I'm getting scared. Stand in the middle of the yard and see who shouts the loudest. That is not safe. And that's gone flat again. I don't know whether that knocks to the head has roughed me up a little bit. But it was massive, it was humongous. That is a good question I forgot to ask. Somebody else said you're allowed them because the police use them. Win some, you lose some. It's because your Mrs. Farmer likes me, isn't it? Getting more and more stupid. Can't win them all, can you? Are they? Ah, no way, that's cool. Welcome to today's video, guys.
Bees swarming.
We've got swarming bees, if you can hear that and see that. I don't know if I want to stay here much longer, Dad. The bees are swarming out of our loft, which is nice because we're going to try and get rid of them at some point. That's cool. The bees are swarming. That's the first time I've seen them swarm in a couple of years. One lands on you and stings you, then the rest start attacking, so you've got to keep out of the way. But yeah, they're all congregating in the tree. They're all congregating in the tree to figure out where they're going to go. We're going to make a new nest somewhere, which is cool. We do like honeybees. An interesting start to our day, isn't it? I went near them the other year, and they're not going to hurt you, are they? Unless they feel threatened.
No, unless you upset them, yeah.
But the trouble is, if one lands on you and you squash it, then they all
come after you.
Come after you.
That's a lot of bees.
Jesus.
They're coming closer and closer to us.
I know, let's go. I'm getting scared.
Take this then.
Right, there you go, bees are swarming. Which is nice. They haven't been as active since there's not as much rape being grown around here now. Me and Grumpy Grandad, or Mr. Grumpy as he's called in Holland. Where is he? There he is. We're going fixing. We've got the drawbar to do, the drawbar hook on the new Larrington trailer to do, so we're going to do that. So, keep you updated. So, made myself a trailer stand because I couldn't find my other one. I don't know what I've done with that, but I'll make another one. We've got to get the drawbar off this Larrington. I'll get me gloves. And I'll get on the leverage. Grumpy Grandad. What do you prefer, Grumpy Grandad or Mr. Grumpy?
Whatever. Getting on with it.
Go get on with it.
I would say these have probably never been off before in their life.
Probably not, no.
Nearly worth a go, I reckon.
Onto the front one, Dad.
Yeah.
One down, one to go. Easy bit, isn't it?
Yeah, get a grease going.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know what you do, Dad. Do you unwind a nut? Do you unwind a nut off and then try and smash it with a hammer, or do you?
We'll have to do that. They're good big threads, so you can file them out if you need to. But I've got a copper hammer there. But you've got to get the weight off it first.
Yeah. Right, that one won't come off. Till it's moved back a bit, but this one will. This front nut won't come off.
No, didn't listen to what I just said.
No, sorry.
I said you need to turn that back a bit because it's got a square on it.
Ah, yeah, it's got a wedge on it. It's going though. Back one's going to come off okay. So we'll just readjust the tractor, get the tractor off, get the axle stands under the trailer, and meet you back in a minute. You guys might be able to see that now. Looking straight into the sun, I know, but...
Has it got a zoom on it or not?
Yeah, it has, but it's not very good. They're not designed for zoom, really. Nice, isn't it? Doing a bit for nature. We've got to get them out of the loft, though. That's the only trouble, because they must be eating roof beams and stuff and leaving honey in there. So I would say I'd go in there and eat it, but... Yummy.
Bee juice.
Ooh, bee juice, yeah. We've booked ourselves in to go and support Tommy Fletcher, so if any of you are into boxing and stuff, get following Tommy Fletcher. He's going to be pretty high up in the boxing ranks, I think, in a few years to come. So we've booked in to go and watch him fight after seeing him at the weekend. Got this all propped up now. Time to tappy tappy. Yeah, I can only hit it on the nut. He did a nut up.
You
So.
can't.
Huh?
That's why I got them pins there. Some different planes about. Different ones.
Maybe the bees ain't swarmed yet because they know the F-15s are flying over.
35s, I think, them.
Oh, are they? They sound a bit different, don't they?
Yeah, they sounded. There were some different ones here this morning. I don't know what they were.
Bees to air traffic controller. You holding and I'm hitting, or?
Well, you can try and hit it if you want. You want to get that flush, really.
What you worried about? Gone, isn't it?
It's gone.
Yep.
Keep doing that then.
Alright, yeah, I will. Don't know how hot this nut is.
There's a copper hammer there, so we can hit onto the copper hammer if we need to.
Voila. Just just sit on the end there like a seesaw.
Why?
Just want to see what happens. Alright, let go. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Alright, two collars, one on each side. This one came out of this side. I'll put that up there. Ah, great. See where I get my wind from, Mr. Grumpy. That needs just completely rebuilding, doesn't it? And it'll be fine. I think you get that with some weight, Dad. You get it on a forklift or whatever, and that'll be okay. That's just knock out.
You alright? Yeah, not bad. Well, I'm not. I'd have been a lot better if I'd got 1,000 ton of taters in the shed. £600 a ton, that's what they reckon now, isn't it?
£600 a ton for potatoes.
£640 today.
I'll go and buy some off somebody else then. Good afternoon, Fenlanders. Grumpy Grandad reckons he's been doing some filming on here, but I don't think he has. So I left Grumpy Grandad once we got the drawbar off the new Larrington. Turning out to be a little bit more expensive trailer than I thought. I put another new tyre on it now, but new tyres will last me forever, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm not going to sell it. I want to use it, so I'd rather have new tyres on it and get stuff done. A double chin. Oh, the chiropractor said don't do anything stupid. I've just pulled the door and my shoulder's gone. She mauled me around something wicked. So Sam's watching. Hello, Sam. Ow. I'll try not to hit my head in the roof beam of an Indian next time I'm drunk. Grumpy Grandad's managed to get the old drawbar out, and I'm going to get my sprayer fired up and get that loaded up. Nice cool night. It was supposed to be raining by now, but it didn't materialise. How's everybody else getting on? I mean, it keeps bloody raining, doesn't it? So I don't know if Grumpy Grandad's in here or not. Grumpy Daddy, he's not in here. Let me just show you what he's been up to today. Since I left him, he has been chopping out the old drawbar, or the hook, the ringle, whatever you want to call it. And this is what we've been doing. Then put that down there. Put them down. You can see the state of these. Look, let me line them up together side by side. Can you see that? That is not safe. How thin that is. It's obviously been like that for a while. I have no idea. I mean, we wear one out maybe every 10 years. We'll change one over, but I suppose some people change them every year, don't they? There you go, brand new one. Not so new. That is well worn out. And not only would it not have lasted very long, it's not safe, and it was wearing the hook out on my tractor. So that wasn't very clever, was it? So I only used it for a day, and it managed to wear my hook out on the tractor, so put a bit of wear on that. So I'll shut this up again then if Grumpy Grandad's not... Where is Grumpy Grandad?
I don't know, I thought he was here.
No. No, your Nana's turned up. Dancing Nana. Yeah, see, Nutty Nana, that's why we call her Nutty Nana. Oh yeah, by the way, I ordered another tyre. So I've had 2 new tyres on it, one each side. They just had loads of repairs. You don't notice them sort of things when you're looking at a farm sale. When the wheels are covered in dirt and stuff, so I think that tyre there was totally out of shape because it didn't look right on the trailer. Now that looks better. Wheels actually look like they're in line. It looked like the whole tyre was all misshapen. and all the axle was all misshapen. You look down the tyre now, they look like they're fairly level. I thought the axle was bent on it or something, but I couldn't work out what it was. I mean, there's always going to be a little bit of play in them, but we're all good now. It's a bit odd with that drawbar on, doesn't it? Looks a bit weird. And then a little 6200, Glenn came and put a tube in that, and that's gone flat again. So Glenn doesn't normally break things, but that I don't know what's happened to that. So I made myself a new prop because I couldn't find my other one, so I had to make a new one of them. I have got 3 trestles here that if anybody wants them, 150 quid. I think they're proper heavy duty. I'm never going to use them. That blue one, that yellow one, and that yellow one. So if anyone wants them, tap me up. I'm going to get the sprayer out, get it filled up with water, mixture with fertiliser, and then if it's still a nice day, then I'm going to go crack on spraying. Cheers guys. There we go folks, one little load of spraying done for today. And I don't know whether I'm going a little bit doolally after my little knock on the head. I could have sworn I just seen a moose, like a massive moose. The antlers were like, well, yeah, I don't know whether that knock to the head has roughed me up a little bit. But it was massive, it was humongous. It was like 6 foot tall, and the antlers on the thing were massive, humongous they were. I reckon I've had a bigger hit on the head than I'm making out really, because I don't think we get mooses. We don't get red deer around here either. So unless some red deer have moved in, but I've never seen it was like 4 times the size of a roe deer. So it was freaking ginormous. Yeah, I think I banged my head a bit harder than I think I have. But yeah, no, that'd be nice if there's some red deer floating around here now. That is one thing we don't get around here, but it looked bigger than it looked bigger than a red deer. It looked ginormous. It was a whopper. It'd be nice to go and let them come across to my fields a little bit and then have a go at them. But there, if they don't get about here, it'd be nice to get them numbers, a few of their numbers up. Big old red deer around here. I know they're out Thetford way, and I just haven't seen any around here. There's no way I've seen any red deer around here, but I'm going with a moose, and that's the what I'm sticking with. So we'll go with that. But yeah, no, I've just been and done one load of spraying. That'll do me for today. For tonight, it's 8:45. Yeah, 10 to 9. I'm going home. Tomorrow I am going to go spraying. Grumpy Grandad's going to crack on and get the drawbar done. Glenn came and done a tyre on the tractor and the trailer, and he's got to come back and do another tyre on the tractor because that didn't go to plan. Yeah, tomorrow's a bit of spraying. Grumpy Grandad's doing his drawbar. Hopefully we'll get that back together, and then we're going to get on and start fixing that forklift, the JCB telly truck. We need to get on with that. That is a good question I forgot to ask. Somebody will know what the answer is. Am I allowed to use the handheld two-ways in the tractor while I'm driving along the road and escorting someone? Answers on a postcard please. I've had various different feedbacks that it's okay as long as you're escorting someone. I don't really know whether I need to let go of the two-way or have it strapped to my person so I can just let go of it. It's not a constant chat, is it? Like somebody was saying about my good friend Ben Judo, I think, said you're allowed them because it's not a constant conversation. Somebody else said you're allowed them because the police use them. Yeah, it would be nice to clarify that. I will ring the NFU tomorrow and they will know exactly whether or not I am allowed to use a two-way radio. Because we had a funny little conversation, me and Grumpy Grandad, on the way back from Hockwold. I was escorting him and just giving him a heads up of what was coming around the corner because he was 3.8 metres wide. So I was just trying to keep him in the loop of what was coming at him. I don't think I was doing anything wrong, I don't think I was doing anything illegal, but we dare not put it in the video. So it's quite amusing around here. I mean, it was 8:30 at night, not that time makes any difference to police. We just got on with it and got it home, you know. It's just every mile or so, Grumpy Grandad just had to pull over and let some cars pass. So I don't really know what the crack is. You lot may tell me. So I'm back home now. I'll see y'all in the morning. Cheers guys. So It's been one of them afternoons. It's been delightful. Grumpy Grandad's done a really good job of getting this welded in there. Marvellous bit of welding. Put it back together, and Grumpy Grandad thinks he's found a crack around one of the fittings in the boss where the pin goes through. Farmer Palmer's broken the front linkage off his tractor, so he's come to borrow mine, and in the process of doing that, managed to reverse into Grumpy Grandad's shiny, new to him Discovery. And also we had two punches on two different machines. So yeah, look, I managed to put a split down his rear quarter with the planter. So, what a delightful afternoon we are having. When we're going to turn a crack in there, so we're just going to heat it up. It is cracked all the way around. Yeah, it goes all the way around, Dad, so.
Looks like on the inside.
Should we get that? Should we take this right out? It's only 2 seconds, isn't it? It'll come right out.
Never can't go any easier than it does.
No. Grumpy Grandad wants to sing and go down the pub for a beer, I think. Stand in the middle of the yard and see who shout the loudest.
It's cracking on the outside of the weld where it's welded in.
Yeah, it ain't going to take a lot, but it needs doing, doesn't it? Shall we, does that got to be twisted to punch out the pin? It looks like there's a cutaway in there.
There is a cutaway in there. That should nearly go, I think. That might need turning a little bit. Can you whack it anymore or not?
Yeah, I can whack it load. Get the load under it. I'll have it right off. Yeah, it'd be really great if you all get subscribing. I need all the help I can get now. I've got a new wing to pay for on the Discovery. What a twat. It's a good job Grumpy Grandad found these cracks where the pin goes through, the main mounting point. So it's nothing too major, just another couple of hours work really. We'll just get this spun over, but you can see them a lot more clearer now. See that? Cracker goes all the way around there. Now my job now is to just get the grinder on there and funnel them out and then weld it up. So that's what my job this afternoon is going to be. Cheers guys. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made the other day when I covered the lens on the GoPro in grinding splatter. So right, one side done. So by the time I'm finished, it'll be like a brand new trailer. This side's a little bit worse. I didn't notice that to start with. Ooh, see that? Goes right up there, up there. So we have the technology. The good thing is it looks like it's stopped there and it looks like it's stopped there. So it's not a new trailer. And we've had this before with trailers and stuff, so you just have to get on with it, don't you? And crack on and do what you got to do. That ain't gonna break now. Bit better. Not cracked anymore. Not some of my finest welding, but it looks pretty good. Stops and starts there. Win some, you lose some. A bit all good. So when you're working with dirty old steel like that, probably covered in pig shit and beet juice and God knows what else. That's pretty good. I'm not, certainly impressed with that though. That'll do. Grumpy Grandad's now gonna take his grinder outside. Right, we've welded the drawbar up. Time to weld this bit up. I like to be able to see what I'm welding, you know, but I can't really. That looks horrible. Yeah. Heat cracking there. Yeah. Is that worth another run around the outside of that?
No, I won't worry about it.
Alright, cool. So all I've got to do is just go in the inside there, Dad, and then weld it on the inside, don't I? Mr. Grumpy gone off with me torch, and he's a lot handier if I can see what I'm doing. Ow. Ow. So yeah, I just spent 10-15 minutes on the phone to Mark Peachy. So Jake obviously watches the show, so hello Jake. Mark's after some straw, I think. Turn you off for a minute and then we'll put the drawbar back in. God hell, is this grease got any good? Yeah. Gonna get all the trailers in here and check all the brakes out on all of them.
Time is just taking it apart and putting them back together again.
Yeah, just making sure they're lubricated and adjusted properly. Hey! Oh. Let's try that again. Next time I take a bolt out like this with a split pin in it, I'm going to mark up where the split pin goes across the end of the bolt. Which makes perfect sense because I can't figure that nut out. There's only one way it'll go in, but it's nowhere near tight enough. So, hey. I'm getting more and more aggravated here. It's because your Mrs. Farmer likes me, innit? Getting more and more stupid. None of these castles line up with it, like homemade castles. You go and take the dogs out, Dad. I'll finish doing this and then... Oh, what a fun day it's been. So these want tight, they want to be tight, don't they? That's the end of my day, folks. I give up. Spraying all day tomorrow. Grumpy Grandad wanted to strangle me at some point today. We've managed to get the drawbar back on, as you would have seen. Just Grumpy Grandad's going to put the split pins in there tomorrow, and then trailer is done. I want to take all the wheels off it and check have all the brake drums off it. Just check them all, tighten them all up if they need tightening, adjust them. So we get the sprayer back tucked under cover. I think Mark struggled to get his fertiliser tank on my tractor, so I wish he'd just taken my planter. So if he'd have just taken my planter, I wouldn't have reversed into Grumpy Grandad's truck. Ah, yay! What a fun day. So the NFU are on that, which is Naz. Can't win them all, can you? I can't be awesome all the time. I can try. So I'm gonna, hopefully, you can see how windy it is out here. It's shocking. Oh, it's not spraying weather, funnily enough. Hopefully we'll get Anna all tucked into her house next week after what seems like 5 years of building work. Then hopefully she'll come and do a video with us every day. Come and teach her to drive some stuff about. And all will be back to normal. Anna will be on the channel. Be sunny and no wind, and Grumpy Grandad will be cheery. And all I want to do now is eat Chinese with Mrs. Palmer and have a little siesta. I don't even feel like going out for a beer today. That's how bad today's been. So, catch you all tomorrow.